Okay, hey, hi. So I know some of you guys are here from the other half of gender, and I want to give you guys something. Like, I feel bad because the book is 600 fucking pages, and I know this. You know this. If you're here, you know, right? And like, it's a very long book. So we're just gonna jump right into it. If you're confused about like what I'm talking about, I made another video about, there's a book produced by the World Health Organization called The Other Half of Gender. I'm briefly just gonna go over the title chapters in the book so you know what we're getting into. The first chapter is Men's Issues in Development. The second chapter, Men's Gender Relations, Identity, Work, Family Balance in Latin America. Chapter 3, Men's Participation as Fathers in Latin America and the Caribbean, Critical Literature Review and Policy Options. Chapter 4, The Role of Men and Families in the Caribbean, A Historical Perspective. Chapter 5, Masculinity and Violence in Colombia, Deconstructing the Conventional Way of Becoming a Man. Chapter 6, Growing Up Poor in the Male in the Americas, Reflections from Research and Practice with Young Men in Low-Income Communities in Rio de Janeiro. I think we might actually start there. Chapter 7, Fearing Africa's Young Men, Male Youth Conflict Urbanization and the Case of Rwanda. Chapter 8, Young Men and the Construction of Masculinity in Sub-Saharan Africa, Implications for HIV/AIDS, Conflict and Violence. Chapter 9, Young Men and Gender in War and Post-War Reconstruction, Some Comparative Findings from Liberia and Sierra Leone. Chapter 10, Collapsing Livelihoods and the Crisis of Masculinity in Rural Kenya. Chapter 11, Gender and its Discontents, Moving to Mainstreaming Development. So that's kind of what we're getting at here. We're just gonna go over the chapters. So the whole book isn't actually 600 pages, it's like 300 pages. And that's without all of the like stuff from the index. It's like 261 pages. There's probably a lot of footnotes, but we're gonna break this down chapter by chapter. So this is gonna be, like, I'll publish this video, but all of the other videos will be unlisted. So if you care to actually watch these videos, click in the link to this description box and they'll be linked chapter by chapter in the description box, just because I'm not creating another channel for this. So